Hey everyone, so I wanted to cover in this video how to launch ComfyUI on OctaSpace. As many of you know, ComfyUI is a great application for generating images, videos, text to images, videos to videos, images to videos, and so on. So using various workflows and models and LoRa's, etc. So I wanted to dive into how to launch this on OctaSpace, how to run a workflow, how to download respective models for that workflow, and then effectively generate an image using that workflow. And obviously, once you get the hang of doing this, you'll then be able to run with various LoRa's, download different models, do image to video, etc., etc. So I'll dive straight in. So when you launch our marketplace, you can click on applications here, and you'll be presented here with various applications, obviously. Now, as I can already see ComfyUI here. Obviously, it will be listed amongst all our various applications. You can scroll through, but if you can't find it at a glance, you can always also click here on AI image creation, and you'll find it here. So ComfyUI, and you can see it's been run 971 times in our platform, which is pretty great. So if we click on this, what it will do is we'll redirect you to the compute rental page. So here you can have a look at various machines that are available for rental that suit your needs. So I was looking here for 4090, so it left this search parameter here. So in fact, what I will do, I will run it on this 4090 here. As you can see, it's a 4090, it's 23 cents per hour, which isn't really a lot. It's not going to break the bank. Something you do need to be cognizant of is that's a base price. What we also do have is some nodes do have pricing for disks. So this one has barely not even 1 cent per hour for per 100 gigabytes. So that's fine. I'll have a look at this one. So click configure. And as you can see, okay, I'll select it up, ComfyUI. But what we can do here is I'm going to actually set disk space of 500 gigabytes. You don't have to. 50 gigabytes is fine. You could also do 100. Actually, let's leave it at 100 because none of the models are really going to take up that much space. So we'll take 100 gigabytes for this instance. And I'll just click deploy. And now what we have to do is just wait for the image to pull. If you're curious what's happening, you can actually click here. Sorry, this one shows session logs, and you can actually see container logs as it's starting up. And we can see here what it's doing as it's going along. So I'll just wait for the container to start. Okay, so the container started. So we can see by status service configured. I'll click on this. And now down here, you'll see something called HTTP services. So if I click on this, it should now load a ComfyUI interface. Okay, now I've got the ComfyUI interface in front of me. So what do we do next? Straightforward. Just like any instance of ComfyUI, we want a workflow. Now, as you can see here, I don't have any workflow loaded. What I do have is I downloaded a workflow called Anima TXT2ING from Civit AI. Just I've thought of find some examples, so which is what I did in this instance. So I'll switch here, and what I'll do is I'll just drag it across. And now that's done. It's dropped in. And now what we can see, obviously, there's a lot of red errors. Now, a lot of that is firstly down to a missing custom nodes. So what do we do first? We'll click on Manager. Install custom listing nodes we want. Okay, so now we can see custom listing nodes here. I'll have a look and click Install. Okay, now these are installed. We need to do a restart. So we'll just click the button Restart. Okay, so it's now restarted and a lot of the errors should now disappear. Okay, so great. Now we can see most of the workflow is looking good. There's just one error, and that error is mainly down to the missing models. So what do we do? So what we can do in this instance is if we go down here, I can actually see which models are missing. They do have a link to it. So what I'll do is I'll download the base version first. Then I'll download these common files. So how do you do that? It's straightforward. We do have to go back to the marketplace. Now, we do have an option for you to use something like PuTTY or Terminus to SSH onto the machine. You'll need to generate a public key before you can do that and save it to your account. But for convenience, we do have something called Web SSH. So I can click on this and it will now show me a terminal. So what we need to do, obviously, is go into ComfyUI. So let's do this first. ComfyUI. Okay. And then we'll have models. So CD models. Now, where do we need to go? Well, we can see here, this one says models, diffusion models. So what I'll do is I'll click on this and click copy link. And then I'll do CD diffusion models. And then write wget. And then just right click and paste. And that should start downloading the models. So I'll unpause the video once the model is downloaded. Okay, this model is now downloaded. So we want to download the next models, which we want the text encoder. So I'm going to do the same. But we will need to go into text encoders. So if I go back to the folder and go text encoders, and again, type in wget, right click, paste. And again, it will start downloading a model. We'll want to already copy the link to the next one as well, which is VAE, because since this downloads very fast. So we'll go back down here, finish that, and then VAE. And again, wget, then we want to paste. Okay, so that's downloaded. So now all three models should be there. So what do? Pretty straightforward. We can restart the interface here just to make sure it picks up models. You could also refresh, but it's better to restart. Okay, now it's once it's restarted, you can just reload, and the models should now be fully loaded. Okay, as we can now see, the workflow is fully loaded and there's no errors. All the models are loaded in. I'm gonna just leave the default prompt just for this demo. And what I'll do is I'll click run. Okay, and we can see it's processing, going through all the workflow, specific aspects of the workflow, and it should now generate an image. And there we go. That's it. It's really straightforward as that. Obviously, to load up LoRa's, you can do the same. If you go down here and go to the folder, I believe it's LoRa's, my mistake, models, and then LoRa's. There we go. And here you can download any model, any LoRa's you want to from CUDA or wherever you get them from. Same thing with custom nodes, as you can see here. Pretty much straightforward. Load up new workflows in new windows like here, just drag and drop. That's pretty much it. There's not much else to it. It's really simple, really straightforward. And obviously, if you have any questions, you can reach out to us on our Discord server, on our Telegram channel. Feel free to just reach out and say, hey, I need help. We're on standby to help. I hope you found this video useful.